Hello, parents. I hope everyone is doing good. My name is William Fritz. If you are watching this, your child is enrolled in an agriculture education class up here at Cheyenne Valley Career and Technical Center. It's located up on top of the hill. If you don't quite know where the center is located, when I look out my window, I see the water tower and the older Army National Guard building. I thought that I have yet to share with parents of how I am doing online learning. Eighth grade parents kind of get an idea because I actually email the lessons to them plus the students. I distribute it two ways. First of all, every kid gets it by email. I try to use their K-12 account, and then I've also put it up on Canvas. Since I teach all Valley City kids this year, the school allowed me to be put on Canvas. Normally, the center isn't on Canvas because the center also services other schools in the area, bring kids in. So I am fortunate to be on Canvas. So, way I'm doing my lessons is trying to keep it hands-on if possible, or it's very informative as I do the activities and I tell the kids, okay, this is how you can do it at home, if you so choose. So I've created a YouTube channel. I'll bring the camera in a little bit closer. So I've created a YouTube channel and it's called Cheyenne Valley Ag Ed. I have all of the videos that I have done on there. So if you're confused on something, don't be afraid to go on YouTube, type in Cheyenne Valley Ag Ed. All of the videos are there. I'll bring the camera in a little bit closer in a little bit so that you can see it. I also have it organized in a way, so if you pop up and it's very chaotic, I can show you how to organize it so that it's very easy for you to follow. So my idea is that for class, I try to do 2 graded activities a week because that's what I did before we went into e-learning. I'm trying to keep things as normal as possible in the sense of what we did in class. What I'm doing now is what we would have done in class. And sometimes these videos for kids is just to sit and listen. And I might say, okay, for your assignment, give me one takeaway that you have learned in there. I do not want to stress the kids out because I do get some emails from kids saying that, they are bombarded with work. I am trying to make this as comfortable, stress-free as possible. If you go in Canvas and you see due dates, it's just because I have to put a due date in Canvas. But all the kids know that nothing is late. So if they turn it in 2 weeks late because, they are swamped with other work, it's fine. I might put the missing mark in the grade book to help remind them, but if it's 2 weeks late, they'll get full credit when they turn it in. I completely understand. In Canvas, I keep things up the whole time. So when I have to put in the assignment, I have to put when kids can visually see the work. It's till the end of the school year. I am not going to be one of those teachers that is going to put a timeline. So don't panic if you go on your kids' Power School and there's some missing work. A lot of them have communicated with me saying that they're behind on, something from the high school. Can they hold off on mine? And I'll say yes. But also kind of remind them, there are some kids that haven't turned anything in. And, or I don't hear from them. If I hear from them, a lot of times I say, that's fine, just get it in when you get it in. I do have a set of kids where I haven't been hearing from them. I have put in some zeros, maybe getting them to say, hey, you got to do some work. So keep that in mind. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you, how I'm doing YouTube. I found that very easy for me to do. Also, this is a great opportunity for me to learn how to find a platform, because starting next year, Intro to Agriculture class is an online version. So if kids from other schools want to enroll in an agriculture class, they're going to enroll in a class here. If a Valley City kid can't take an ag class because of their schedule, they can enroll in the Intro to Ag class online. So this is helping me get comfortable, how to film very comfortable, how to do labs very comfortable. Also, when you look at the videos, I'm very descriptive of how I want the homework to be done, so the kids understand what I want. So I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer, so hang on, you're going for a ride. So you're going to read everything backwards, because I read everything backwards here because I'm using my front-facing camera here. All right, so as you can see, it's Cheyenne Valley Ag Ed. If you click on there, it's going to pop up. It's going to have all the videos. Now, if you go ahead and click on playlists, I'm going to click it on my iPad here. You have 8th grade. So if you just have an 8th grade child, all of the videos and their lessons are right here. If you have an agronomy or horticulture child, all of their lessons are here. Again, agronomy and horticulture kids are doing the same lessons because technically they're both a plant science. Okay, like for today, we're talking about prepping for planting. Well, prepping for planting of a garden, prepping for planting of a field are very similar, just on smaller scales. Unless you plant a big garden, I guess it would be on a large scale. Then I do have this one, and there's only one video. I hope this playlist grows. A is for agriculture. This playlist, I want kids to see how agriculture actually works. Yes, in here I give them labs and we do activities related to the topics that we're talking about, but it's kind of in a controlled environment. I eliminate a lot of the, for example, the stress of a job. I can control that. Kids, they get one part of the activity or the job versus two. And like, for example, if you're an ag business officer or you're an ag loan, in class, we would just do one. What's the process of applying for a loan? Our kids would only have to do one. In a business, or if they're an actual down at the bank, they might have, 10 clients that they're working with at one time. There's some stress there. So a lot of times, up here or in classrooms, we have eliminated the stress, or we take control of the environment for them. So I would like this to be what agriculture is really like. I have one video in here. My friend Justin, he's a beef farmer down in the Sheldon area, and he did a video yesterday for me talking about calf health, because they're in the middle of calving, what they do and what they did to make sure that their calves stay healthy. So if you have a video or a job that you would like to share for the kids so that they can understand. I understand it does not have to be a professional video, because trust me, half the ones I do aren't very professional. The quality, because if the camera falls over, I just go with it. Usually I go with the first take. Sometimes that's the best take. There's a little bit of mistakes. So, a lot of you, if you're out farming, a lot of you right now are prepping to go to the field. His video is only 5 minutes. If you're changing shovels on a cultivator, a lot of kids don't know what a shovel is on a cultivator. A lot of kids don't know what a cultivator is. So, again, that stuff we'll be covering in agronomy and horticulture class, but let them see it firsthand. So, if you want to take a short video, you don't have to be in the video. Justin happens to be in this one. But if if you're videoing and you're at a bank and you're processing a loan, you can just be narrating what you do, as long as you cover up names and make everything legal. I don't want to share something to students. So it can be anything. You know, agriculture is such a wide area that it can be anything. So don't be afraid to share something that you are doing, because kids need to, I think kids need to see that out and how the real world really works. So I thought I would share this with you. I hope everyone is doing good. Comment, send me an email saying, hey, you know, what's my child up to? Are they doing their work? Check Power School. Otherwise, if you want to create a video or have your child help you create a video, some of you probably don't know that I do have an alternative assignment for kids. If they are doing a hands-on activity, because agriculture is a career and technology education field. So if they are doing something hands-on, they take a short video or a picture and they send it to me. That replaces an assignment. So you know what? Maybe make your child, you know, if you're getting the cedar ready, just do a short video. We'll pop it up here. You know, we'll call it how to prepare your cedar. Or, you know, you're constructing something. Construction works, mechanics works, welding works. I'm allowing these, you know, one kid horseshoed. I'm allowing that to work. One girl is helping her dad paint some rooms. I'm allowing that because that's, you know, part of the job of, I had a kid rake. Raking falls under landscape management because, you know, raking, there's two reasons why we rake is to make our yard look nice, but also to help improve the health of the grass. So don't be afraid to make a video. Kind of fun so that our kids can see what agriculture is really like. So other than that, I hope everyone stays healthy, and if any questions, feel free to contact me.